Hey guys, Jen here from Crafting with Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today kicks off part one of a week of dailies in my Penny Pages B6 Be Productive daily, and we're going to use some of the Planner Girl limited edition items that I still have left over from the first, which was National Planner Day. So that's what we're going to use at least today, probably tomorrow, and we'll kind of go from there. So we'll see. So yeah. I know I didn't do a whole lot of filming last week. I did my bullet journal plan with me on Saturday, and I kind of told you what, went down, and that's kind of why I didn't really film. I also forgot to mention that, my new phone did arrive. So I had to get everything set up with the new phone and everything switched over. And unfortunately, that also took time away from working on orders, doing, other things that I needed. Because it takes a while, even with like the smart switch with Samsung, it still takes a while to get signed back into the apps, the sound's correct to what you want. And one thing I think something just fell somewhere. I'll have to investigate after. But one thing I've been noticing is like some of my apps, the app provided sounds are not doing what they're supposed to. So I'm having to now go back and uninstall and reinstall the apps, because any of the apps I had it change over from, take over from my old phone. That's what I'm finding. So I've had to uninstall and reinstall several different apps to try to get the app provided sound to work, because otherwise it's just giving me whatever notification sound that I set for the phone, and I can't distinguish what that's from. I like having the cha-ching for Shopify or Etsy, and it wasn't doing that. It was giving me my notification sound. I like knowing which app is ringing in for a delivery, so I know which app to flip to. They weren't doing that either. And I'm going to apologize. Somebody nearby is using a chainsaw. They have been using a chainsaw from the time I wake up in the morning until who knows what hour every day for the past at least week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. I get home from doing deliveries and they're still out there till 9:30. I don't know what they are doing. I mean, like, are we cutting a forest down? What are we doing? Because, and I don't know where exactly it's coming from. It sounds like it's coming from that direction somewhere. So I don't know, but it's close enough that it's quite annoying. And every time I try to sit and film, it may be quiet for a few minutes and then the chainsaws start back up again. So if you can hear it, I don't know if my mic is muting it out, but if you can hear it, I do apologize. There is absolutely nothing I can do about it. And me filming and trying to deal with the sound is better than me just not filming at all. At least in my mind, it is. So, and I hope you feel that way too. But it's also been hard being motivated to film especially on days when I'm really busy, really tired, because the views have gone way down um, from what they used to be. And I try to pretend like I don't pay attention. I mean, I don't pay as much attention as I probably should, but I do notice things. And, when I'm putting a video out and maybe 30 people look at it, it's kind of um discouraging, I guess. But I also know there's been so many changes in the planning community over the past, couple years to where that's going to happen. I am running out of boxes because I've used everything. I've pulled extra boxes and stuff. So it may be that I need to try pulling from my reusable sticker book. I also need a thing for right here. Let me grab the reusable sticker book and some doodle grids maybe. But let's pull from here a little bit, only for the fact that I do want to use this for more than one day. I can put one of these boxes over here, but then I still have 3 left. So I have enough for at least 2 more days. Plus, I also have this, the Jumbo Deco, so I can also use one of them sometime too. So I have at least enough for 3 more days. Potentially, if I wanted to just do like one full box and maybe one of these, I could go 4 days. So we could do most of the week with this, but I need boxes. Let's see if I got anything in here for my thingamajig. This might work. I'm probably off camera and you can't see me. It's a circle. I am 98% positive that was from Beyond Paper Flowers. These ones right here. It's her signature style, I would say. So, National Watermelon Day. And I know she had some kits that had that. Oh, it's National Watermelon Day, and I don't have any watermelon left. Bummer. Yeah, what else do I got in here? Because I need to put at least 2 things down over here. Maybe, is this blue? Too blue? It's probably too blue, but I might be able to get away with it. It's close. If I don't use this blue box, I think I can get away with using this blue box. Because that pink would be good too. I just don't know if I can fit both in here. So I need to put 2 things down here. I kind of want a smaller box for the other, but I'll keep that pink one in mind for another day. Oh, we got different colors. I don't want it to just be pink and blue because there's other colors that I used in here. This green. There's that teal kind of color. So that would be nice if it weren't like winter. Blue, purple, yellow. Was there any yellow in here? I don't think there's really any yellow. I mean, this pastel yellow could probably pass in there. I don't know. It is a little later than I normally am filming this too, only because my husband called me when I was sitting down to film. So because he called, you know what? This one looks good. I still need one for my truck too. I think this is pretty. That's very close. Let's use that one for the truck. Yeah, he called when I was sitting down to film, so I was like, all right, I will wait and do some other things that I need to get done while I'm talking to him. Yeah, we may have to go yellow. Oh, these are brighter. I guess even this one could work. We can go with the yellow. I don't see why it would hurt. Even though there's not really any yellow in here that much, but we'll make it work. Words. Yeah, he called me. And so I did things like have breakfast, and then I went and did one of the errands that I needed to do. Well, it was the only errand I needed to do. So we took care of my errand already, which I'll tell you here in a second. So these are from Beyond Paper Flowers. They are my favorite. Zombies. I'm still waiting on my order that I placed, but it should be shipping soon, I believe. This is my last sheet that I currently have in my hands, but I have a bunch more on the way. So I will try to remember to do a haul video when I get those in. I usually am pretty good about that, at least. So, today, working on orders 100%. That is the goal today, is to tackle as many orders as possible. Focus on pretty much that. The paper cutter needs cleaning. I squeaked by a little bit of work I did in here yesterday, which, let me tell you, yesterday, these are from Cheerful Planner Girl. She's no longer open, but yesterday, this was I had to run to UPS for an Amazon return and dropping off Dave's phone for trade-in. Yesterday, I went out to do some deliveries. I was out for not even 2 hours. But probably that one. I was walking up to a pickup and my ankle foot full on to the side, twisted my ankle. Now, at that moment in time, I could have canceled and gone straight home from there. However, I was already there. The delivery was semi en route towards my house. I still had to turn and go down a road and then come back up and continue that way. But, it was somewhat en route to my house. And I'm like, I would rather at least complete the delivery I accepted and not hit my completion rating for it than, completely unassigned and just go straight home. So what I did was I picked up the order, got it delivered, and then came home and got ice on my ankle. It is still tender. It very much is still tender. So I'm pretty sure I sprained it. Again, this is not the first time I've sprained my ankle, but I don't think it's that severe. Hopefully I can get by without needing like ankle support and all that for a long time, but we'll see how today goes. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm going to get off. I'm going to go jump into working on orders since I've already gone to UPS and dropped that stuff off. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. We're still going to use the Planner Girl limited edition collection. I want to say it's like around the 17th when they leave the shop. So if you want any of this or any of the other wacky holiday limited edition collections that are available right now, then get them while you got a chance. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah, so yesterday I basically worked in the office until about 6. and my head started hurting really bad, which is why I quit working. Otherwise, I probably would have kept going for a little bit longer in an attempt to finish as much as I can. I have one final batch. Oh, I just pulled the backing up with this one. I have one final batch left, and it's got like four orders, I believe, in it, and that includes some that came in yesterday. So I am this close to being done. It's decent sized little batch though, so because a couple of the orders are pretty good sized. So I expect that'll take me a great deal of the day. Um, if I'm lucky, I'll get it done before mail today, as in time to go to the post office, not before my mailman comes. Because I'm like 98% sure that will never happen. Me getting it done before the mailman comes, oh, that would be nice, but highly unlikely. And if I don't get it done before in a time where I can get it to the post office, then I should be able to get them out tomorrow. So that's the goal, is to finish that, but I do need to go get my allergy shots. So I need to run out and do that, and then I can get to work. So what I'll probably do is, after I get off of here from filming, we'll do my normal eat breakfast kind of situation, because I film this before I even eat usually, because it gives my thyroid medicine time to get into my system. I have to wait like 30 minutes after taking it before I can eat. So between getting dressed and all that in the morning and then sitting here, it's more than 30 minutes by that point. So I'll probably do that breakfast and then go do my allergy shots first. That way I don't have to stop once I get rolling. That's always my hardest thing, is when I have to stop what I'm doing to go do something else, to come back. It's hard to get moving multiple times like that. So once I get rolling, I like to stay rolling for as long as possible. So I keep meaning to ask you guys, do you notice a quality difference since I got my new phone? There was, I want to say, the bullet journal video, because that's the one I got up last week. Obviously this one, and I don't remember if there was another one, but at least those two. I'm curious, because what I've noticed with photos and just the short time I've had this, between photos and the reels that I do for TikTok, my quote of the day videos and stuff, I've noticed that it seems almost naturally brighter, which is nice. It definitely requires less editing of the brightness. Not that I ever did a whole lot of that with my quote of the day videos. I really didn't, unless it just seemed a little dark for that day for whatever reason. But it just, to me, it feels like it's brighter, which is awesome. We're gonna Tombow out some of this as much as I can. Because it will show through with these light colors, and hopefully what doesn't, I mean, hopefully nothing else shows. What is on here? It's like a fuzzy. Where did it come from? I don't know. And I know this one's kind of blocking the thing a bit. I'm gonna have to take my scissors and try to cut that out, and that's fine. I'll be okay with that. So I'll just trim into this white section of the sticker, but this is allowing me to use some of these jumbo decos too and spread this kit into more days, which is amazing. So yeah, that's my plans for today, is essentially finishing up orders, hopefully, and getting allergy shots. And I need to do laundry too, because usually I do it earlier in the week. Usually I do it by now, actually, but like Sunday or Monday. But I think when my husband was home, it kind of threw off the pattern of when I needed to do laundry a little bit. So it's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I need to do it. I think I liked using these yesterday, and they're good because some of her stickers, they are a little bit more on the pastel side, so they work really well with something like this that's a little more on the pastel side. I could go, I feel like that teal is pretty much spot on. Let's go with it. And what is today? Today is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Oh yeah, I can get behind that. If I had some chocolate chip cookies, we might have to remedy that. I do enjoy a good chocolate chip cookie. Let's see. So we need, do I want to put the teal one since I put that, or do I want to use the purple? I think let's go purple, keep the colors mixed up. You know, give it more color variety. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3 more full boxes. I'm just trying to consider what I have left in boxes, because when I made these, it gives a full box, a half box, and a quarter box for each full, gives a half box and quarter box to go with each full box. So there's enough for 7 days if you're using 1 box a day, if you're using it as like a full weekly. But I use it here in my daily, so therefore I don't have as much, I'm thinking a minute, because I don't even have to use boxes per se. I could use something fun, like one of these. Maybe a pink. Because it's allergy shots and laundry. So we can just go with the fun stickers. We don't need necessarily regular boxes. What else can I put here? I don't think I have a sticky note that's going to match. Do you see one? I mean, maybe that blue. Or maybe that one. So, see, I knew you would spot it. I knew you would tell me. Can I make that work? Maybe. I knew you guys would come through and tell me what I could use. Thank you. All right. And then these are also from Beyond Paper Flowers, like the zombie. We'll just stick it off the edge of the sticky like that. That's cute. All right. And then now I just need, so I do need something for the truck. So we'll just use one of these because I don't feel like digging for more today. All right. We will use this. This is the Lavender Hollow. Worked really well with this kit. So, all right. And then, of course, that's for my quote of the day video over on the Tickety Talk. So, there you go. That is all I got for today. And I guess I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. We're going to still be using this Planner Girl kit. I am kind of tired this morning, but I think a lot of it has to do with my choices yesterday. I was fading on energy in the afternoon trying to get orders done, and so I grabbed an energy drink. I do love the Bloom energy drinks. They're a little bit, I guess you could say, a little better for you in the fact that it's natural caffeine and they use prebiotics and things like that. But I like the flavor. I like the strawberry watermelon and the crisp apple ones. But so I grabbed one of those yesterday, which helped me to endure finishing up orders. Yes, I got them all done, but I didn't leave the office till like 11 o'clock last night. So there's that. But then, of course, naturally, I need to have some time for me to wind down and all that. I wasn't going to bed till like 2. So, yeah. I was up later than I usually am. And then, of course, getting up at normal time. I foresee a nap in my future. I just do. Maybe I'll take a nap kind of early afternoon because I'm looking at potentially going out for a dinner shift today. Sorry, yawn attack. I am trying to shift a little bit right now. And do a trial run with like some dinner shifts. Only because, and it's only until like it gets lighter earlier, because when it gets lighter earlier, well, then that's a whole different story. But the reason for it is because right now, this time of year, things are a little more oversaturated and it's harder to get quality orders because there's so many drivers out. And dinner, there's a higher volume, which allows for more orders. So I'm going to try a dinner shift today. I haven't been going out on Wednesdays at all, but I think we're going to try a dinner today and see how that goes. I did a dinner shift last Thursday, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. Um, I was pulling $25 an hour on a dinner shift. It was nice. Oh, it's National Underwear Day. I mean, I wear underwear, so I guess I celebrate that every day. So there you go, National Underwear Day. But yeah, so I'm trying some dinner shifts. I know the days like Fridays and Saturdays, even Sundays when I'm out, the dinner rush seems to be a little bit busier anyways. So, oh, I need the other head. But like when I'm out a lot of times during the day, normally, not in the summertime, I can usually do pretty decent at lunch. But lately, lunch is just not it. On the weekends, sure, I could do okay, but it's a lot slower because I feel like a lot of people are out. And it's just when you can see them pulling in and parking and you can spot out multiple dashers in the parking lot, you know, you just know it's busy. There's a lot of people out, and there's nothing you can do about it other than work smarter. And that's either come out when their order volume is heavier or try to work different areas that maybe less people will be in. And that's hard to do. I was going to use that one, but oh my gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. Nap maybe a lot earlier than I said. It may be pretty early. Let's do this. Today is the first part of this daily video, so I just have to upload it. I gotta put it together and then upload it. It's minimal editing when it comes to my daily plan with me's. The editing I do is put them together, and that's hardly editing. So I don't really edit my videos, if you haven't noticed. The only time I really do any kind of editing is when I really need to, but I don't really see a need most of the time. I need one more type of sticker. I'm trying to see what I've got. Maybe we could do another post-it note or something. I've got trash and recycle that needs to go out. These are from Indiana Acre Plans. Since it's Wednesday, trash and recycle need to go out. I actually remembered that I need to put it in my planner for once. Lately, I haven't been putting it in my planner at all, which is crazy to me because normally, I forget stuff. Maybe we'll use this random post-it right here. I think it'll work. I know it doesn't take up the whole thing, but it'll do the trick that I, give it a little bit of color there. And then I need a box here for my truck. I'm gonna leave this open on like the rest of the week where I've been putting a jumbo deco, and that's only because if I'm going out, I need a place to put my delivery stickers. I need maybe one of these pink ones will work. because there's pink within, well, there is, but yeah, there was pink as part of the thing. So we used that one, and then I need to grab my truck, and then that'll be it for this one, just because I don't have much else. And I don't know what I'm going to do today besides, well, I'll tell you what I am going to do. First and foremost, so I can relax in my recliner, the footrest, the seam between the two parts of the footrest has broken apart. And because of that, since it's ripped open, I've had stuffing that's been falling out occasionally. Well, last night, the entirety of the stuffing in the upper part fell out. Like, I got out of my chair to find the entirety of all the stuffing on the floor. I was like, what on earth? So I'm going to grab a needle and a thread because I have some of that. And I am going to go sew that up so that way the stuffing can stay in and I can at least be semi-comfortable in my recliner because I spend a lot of time there. I do my designing there. It's more comfortable than sitting here in the office to do designing. And, that's where I relax at night. So I spend a lot of time there and it needs to work. So, anyways, I'm getting off of here. I will see you tomorrow.